Back again with another session of art. Switching gears again on my part. Gonna work on an ongoing project. Oops. Ignore those. Let's see, it should be in. Here we go. So definitely be doing some penciling, probably be doing some inking. Let's see, which page should I be on? This page.
All right, that's good enough for me. All right. Let's see here.
Ooh, penciling. Who doesn't love penciling?
Hey, 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 hey.
Don't say it. You know you like penciling.
Joel, I designed the style of my comic to exclude the penciling process.
What? No.
I mean, I kind of did. My ink is, I just go straight to ink, basically.
Real pencil?
Mostly because I just don't want to have to go back over things.
No. I'm just going through looking for some of my pencils, make sure they're all the ones I want to use. Well, I guess we're just sticking with the one that I have been using for a little while. I had a pencil a while back that I'm not even sure what happened to. Yeah, it was a very nice pencil. I was looking at some old art and it had a cool pencil. And I'm like, oh yeah, I missed that one. What happened to it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. To get back into
That reminds me,
drawing Link here.
I should probably actually put my put the pencil down I use as my ink brush for the Blind King, because I use a not super specific brush, but I don't want to lose it. Because I did that. If you look at the line art of the last 10 pages I did, it looks different, and the reason is because I was using the wrong brush.
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes that happens.
God dang it.
Um, is that acceptable for Link? Oh man, I have such a hard time drawing Link. Maybe I'm just not consistent enough with this project. Because there are times where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that Link came out. Then there's other times that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I trying to do this?
That's always how I feel.
Yeah. Um, a lot of it comes from, for me, this project is not entirely in my style. I'm having to do kind of, more Japanese style art, and I don't really do that.
Nope.
All right. But thankfully this time I'm I don't feel like really awkward and rusty because I haven't been, doing a bunch of art. I have been. So my penciling, I feel good about like just my penciling skill right now, which makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. I remember when I was working a little while back on the penciling for the Blind King. When I did that first pass on those hands for the bishop, he's standing there, holding out his hands. I was feeling really rusty at that time.
Yeah, it's not fun when you feel rusty.
I actually feel pretty dang rusty at drawing in general. I need to shake some of that off.
Get some steel wool on your art. Um,
Oh, I don't care, G-Force. I'll update you later.
G-force. Do.
Just kind of the nice thing about this project is that it's not like high fidelity, like really strong anatomy or anything like that. It's a pretty relaxing project for stream, which is nice. Takes forever, but there's not a whole lot of thinking that has to be done, which is nice. At least for now.
I got that. No, 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 no. I know. The secret to drawing Link, folks, is you make him look like Peter Pan.
Well, that was the inspiration.
Yeah. Secret to drawing Link. Secret to drawing Link is you make him look like Link. It's hard for me to get that right. Like right now, for some reason.
That reminds me, I still need to beat A Link to the Past, dang it. I'm on the last boss and everything, as I always do.
Yeah, still feeling a little rusty on this style though. Make that long, like that. Okay, I'm feeling like this actually isn't in the right place. Oddly enough. And you just okay, I need to fix this part. I don't know, for some reason it's not selling me on him being dizzy.
Just put little spirals over his head.
No, he's got fairies.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, there's fairies spinning around his head, but I mean his eyes. His eyes just aren't selling the dizzy. Well, also one of them just doesn't look like. There we go. I think it would be his mouth too. just trying my best not to make a. I won't say. There. I'll do this. Yeah, there we go. A blank stare for a second, and then yeah, okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Um, that and put that over there. All right. And the way I've kind of settled on doing links here for this version of Link is he's got 3 main kind of locks for his bangs. And then there's one kind of big one out back here. And another kind of here. Give this Link a lot of hair. Makes him look more feral and wild, because that's befitting of this version of Link. All right. Shading in there. Anyway, pop. Oops. Little cartoony little fairies. Mm, actually, did that wrong. It should be kind of in. Uh, put the blanket around. Bring the Andrew.
Hmm.
Are you interested in playing Battlefield 2042?
Oh my gosh, I did hear it was coming to Game Pass.
Kevin just said
And
no.
this, the the simple answer is no, because it looks like an absolute piece of garbage game that like completely just gutted everything that made Battlefield fun. On the other hand, it's free,
And it's
and
terrible, and it'll be hilarious,
I
possibly.
yeah, I mean,
But at the same
sure. I
time,
mean,
I don't really play those games anyway. But yeah, maybe. Well, it means I have to install it. That's my biggest problem.
that's the biggest problem is, and it's probably going to take up like 200 gigs, and it's
Yeah,
like,
not worth it. I don't have that room anywhere. Actually, I don't. I
yeah,
don't have that room anywhere.
yeah. I actually don't know how big it is, but it's probably not small because
I
goodness knows
I
no
don't
one
have that
knows how to
room.
freaking compress anything anymore.
I don't have that room on my Xbox. I don't have that room on my PC. And that's coming from a guy who has multiple exterior terabyte like my Xbox has a 2 terabyte exterior hard drive. Um I have one plugged into my PC and then another exterior hard drive is not a um well, I mean, doesn't matter. It's which is 2, which is my backup. and I don't have room for I don't have room for it.
I mean, that's gonna start becoming a
Todo
problem.
ocupado.
Like, I. This is why actually I like indie games, because they're like 300 megabytes and they're super fun. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. A game's just a game. Heck, I've been thinking about making text-based adventures with illustrations.
I thought about doing that with this would be so much work. With Stream, it's like doing a bunch of art for Stream, and then like sharing it and being like, okay, like we're going on an adventure, and like giving people like the choice.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, I know that Rev Scarecrow of
If
Vine Sauce did something like that actually.
okay, that would be something I would be encouraged to do if I knew I had an audience.
Yeah, that's the
Like
thing about it. You gotta have people who are actually gonna like play the game.
invest, um, invest the right amount of response for all the work that I put into it. You know,
Yeah, so maybe something for the future.
maybe.
Maybe. When I came up with it,
You heard it here first, folks. Confirmed. It's going to happen because it was mentioned.
Because it was mentioned very briefly for like 5 seconds. Actually, the time I came up with it, I was actually getting a bit more engagement on Twitch.
Twitch
So I was
sucks.
like, oh, yeah.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here on a platform that sucks slightly less.
You don't smite us, YouTube.
What do they care?
They don't. We're nothing to them. We don't make them any money.
Nope. Which, hey, let's enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. We'll see what happens in the future.
Actually, that's something. Oh man, it's gonna be pretty fun. So, at school, school I'm teaching at,
Yes.
we have something called finals week, and what that is it's a secondary school wide project that all the kids are involved in, and they have to all work together to come up with a solution. And basically, usually it's like something very like actually very applicable. So, for example, they had to last year apply themselves to researching what can we do with like garbage to like use garbage to make products or something like that, basically. And so they had to come up with like, okay, here's how we can do it. Here's like a business plan. Here's how we would pitch it. Here's how we would advertise it. So it's actually really cool. It's very comprehensive. So for this year, what we're thinking of doing is, all these kids want to be YouTubers. So what we're going to do is we're going to be like, all right, how are you going to become YouTubers, guys? Figure it out. So they're going to, we're kind of hoping that it's going to be a little bit of a
Minecraft videos.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Buy
guys,
my merch.
you keep saying you want to do this, like, all right, how are you going to do it? So my hope is they'll actually realize that, like, what the actual opportunities look like in, using platforms and stuff like that. And, the hardships of it and the anxiety of it and the unpredictable nature of it all. So it'll be interesting.
Don't get sued
Yeah, don't get sued.
by IKEA. You heard about that?
No, I haven't actually. What's
So
that?
someone made a game an indie horror game based on the SCP,
Oh,
IKEA
yeah,
Student,
really?
infringement of image or whatever, something
Yeah.
like that. And it's like, it's not true because it's parody.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, no one can, you can't afford to fight it, so
Yeah, what are you gonna do against IKEA of all places?
start a
That is
GoFundMe.
interesting though.
Stick
Yeah.
it to I don't know.
Actually, a guy I've been watching, so freaking giant beard face, as Cartoon Network called him. Um,
What?
uh, what's Billy Mitchell, Gary Bobby Ferguson from Regular Show,
Yeah.
um, which he tried to sue them over,
Yeah.
fittingly enough. Well, that is maybe I shouldn't talk about it. I probably actually really shouldn't talk about the incident, but there's a whole situation that's come up with that, and it's getting kind of interesting. So the guy is actually doing like a Kickstarter to fight it and whatnot. Uh,
Good grief.
Frick. I mean, we're not big enough for him to like do anything, but like,
Yeah, because I mean, what do we matter
I don't
to
know.
the
The dude's,
glorious Billy Mitchell,
yeah, like
god of Pac-Man or Donkey Kong? What was it?
whatever the frick.
Drag
Yeah, King
Race.
of Kong. No, that was that. That was Oh gosh, what's his
All
name?
those
I can't
guys.
even. Todd Rogers,
Yeah, all those guys,
um,
man.
who people affectionately call Todgers because he misspelled his own name on his one of his lawsuits. But
What?
it's
Okay.
like it's so. Oh my gosh, it's such a train wreck. But yeah, he was the drag race guy. Got a so good at drag race that he got an impossible record.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As you do when you are really good, very skilled. Yes.
Very skilled. It's all in the skill.
All in the wrists, as Flynn says. It's all in the wrists. Gamer pro tip.
You get that one for free, Ninja.
I don't need him yelling at me,
No.
calling me a little turd or whatever. You know. But I'm not 11 years old, so he probably won't yell at me.
No, probably not. Doggone, now I'm like, because it's like, yeah, we're like, if anyone were to sue us, it would be Billy.
You think he would try?
I mean, it's pretty stupid what he's trying to pull. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
So if this stream goes down, you know why.
Because we mentioned his name.
Because we mentioned literal things that are just occurring in real life.
For some reason, I have Billy Mays and uh, Billy Mitchell paired in my head. So I just imagine Billy Mays as Billy Mitchell pouring hot sauce all over a product. And then cleaning it with OxyClean.
Yeah.
Remember that? Is OxyClean
Oh, I
still around?
remember. I don't know if I've ever like seen it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't pay attention to
Maybe
cleaning
it died when he
products.
died.
Yeah, maybe.
We miss you, Billy Mays.
Classic Billy Mays.
Yeah, we only got that one guy who beat up a hooker.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was weird. That all happened when I was in high school.
He was the sham WoW guy though.
Yeah, Don't get into too much detail. We don't want to get him mad at us too. We don't
How, how many
vaguely
people can we
guy who
take
beat
off?
us. You know that vague, nondescript, non-associated individual who beat up a prostitute while high on cocaine. Actually, no, 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 no. Didn't she beat him up or something? I can't remember. They were both
I don't know.
arrested and police and stuff, I think.
I don't know, but I do know this stream's gonna get age restricted.
Why? Because we said certain things?
Yes, literally.
I know, ridiculous. It's not age restricted, and I'll tell you why. I already said that this isn't for kids.
I think I do too.
Well, of course not. I want comments.
Let's see.
Trying to. You know what? I actually think I'll just keep him sort of cartoony.
I mean, that's Link. He is
No,
a
I
cartoon
mean like
character.
the thumbnail cartoony, like
Oh,
because he's flopping over. It's kind of a comedy scene,
yeah.
and it's fine because the there's a previous panel where Sona is that as well. Because I couldn't. It just fits the place so well when she's leaving the tent or whatever. So.
Mm.
Oh, Andrew, the next page is the nightmare.
Ooh, that'll be fun to see rendered.
Yeah. I mean, it already mostly is, actually. I don't think I really need a pencil a whole lot.
True.
I can just ink that.
That's the way to do it. Just ink it.
Well, sometimes.
Don't worry about penciling.
I mean, it would give it the right kind of expression. I'll just leave it. There we go. This page is penciled. Yay. So now we're on to the nightmare. If it will open. Open page with new tab, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I know how to. We put this guy down here, turn him down there, and then you make him blue. Dabba-dee dabba-doo. And then
Heck yeah.
I like to use 10 layers. I keep pencils on 1. 7 is ink. 10 is panels. And then everything in between 7 and 1 is for effects. And anything above 7 is, between 7 and 10 is like effects that go over the ink. So
overlays.
Like, in this comic, one of the techniques I'll use is airbrushing over the ink to get that lighting and stuff like that. So. Okay. So, that being said, let's work on the panels. Oh boy. Am I doing 30? That looks about right. I think I'm doing 30. Does that look... That looks a little thinner. That looks like 25. Maybe 20. No, it's 25. Okay, we're doing 25. And here. And there. And apparently I was planning on doing this. That. Oops. I want to keep it in there, about like that. Sure, why not? I like this guy's placement. And that's the paneling done. Woo! So I'm not gonna pencil this guy at all because that's pretty much penciled. Um, but I will. I don't think I'll pencil this either, but I will pencil his head there because okay, this actually needs to be turned down a bit more. There we go. Okay. Um, so, how do I want to actually put him in this scene so that he looks like he's watching? So that you can recognize that he's here. Um, and let's do this. Um, penciled in like this, like this. Blah 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 blah. Now I'm gonna actually put his arm out this way. Give him his little elbow there. And a little bit of I think, based on this. So here goes that way. So nice big. Give him his hair in like that. Now I'll just add ear there so that maybe we get. Oh wait, this is all okay. We don't want to see this anything because this is all his hair there and the lock, the side of his head. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I think I can use this and just ink him. He's at a distance anyway. Don't think I need to pencil this either. I can just ink that silhouette. So, we're on to here. Actually, real quick, I'll just I don't know. It's just a placeholder for now, I guess. Blah blah blah. Okay, I actually feel like inking now, so.
Inking is fun.
Let's go here and start inking this.
And then you try to be good at it, and you're like, dang.
And then sometimes you are good at it and you're like, oh, I love this.
Yep.
And then you try and go back to that, and you're like, how did I do this?
It's like, wait a minute.
What's the ink size I'm using? 20? Alright. So let's see. And yeah. If you want really good inking, work on a huge canvas.
I should give that a shot sometime.
That is my expert tip. After years and years of being frustrated and finally going, what if I just do this in 1200 DPI? And
What
then
if I just make my computer bleed?
this doesn't bleed my computer at all.
Yeah, but your old one.
It kinda did. Yeah. I mean, that PC was seriously out of date anyway. Like, I mean, it was. I built it in like 2011.
That's when I built my first PC.
Me too! Because it was mine. Like, it wasn't a shared one or anything.
Yeah. Then I switched over to that laptop. That was a good little laptop. Still works, which is nice. Yo, Callie, good to have you back.
Oh, hello. No painting this day.
I mean, I'm kind of painting. Painting in black and white.
Oh yeah.
Not really inking.
No, you can paint in black and white.
Thank you. Let's see. I still got about 8 after this. I got about like 7 more frames to do, and then a couple of other frames. And then I can move on to the background.
Backgrounds are fun.
I still need to figure out what in the world you're going to be looking at, because like I want to have like a giant, like, I don't know, robot or something in the background, just like laying there all destroyed, because I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool. That sounds pretty cool.
Because this is a city of giants, kind of. At least they're around. Sweet vibes. Heck yeah, home's always good for vibes. I've actually wanted to
Is he
do
good
a stream
for
for.
monetization?
I have no idea. We're gonna find out. I think like what I might do if it isn't, I might go out and buy a license for home music because like I use it so much and it's so easy and I can listen to it forever. I might just do that. That way I don't have to worry about it. That's a lot of music. Home makes a lot of music. Yeah. This is home. The specific song is Scan Lines.
Trying to fix this funky face here. Don't know what happened last time I was working on this. Let's see.
I didn't get very much done today. I ended up helping a friend of mine build a new PC. I was hoping to get some writing done.
I got a lot of writing done yesterday
That's
and
good.
today. Oh my goodness. Good grief.
I just want to write.
I just want to write.
That is one thing that's kind of I can't really do at work is write because I can draw. Drawing while handling a class is easy enough, especially if I don't really care about the drawing.
Especially if I don't really care about the class.
Well, see, that's the problem when I'm writing. It's like, at a moment's notice, I gotta keep some kid from like tearing apart their desk or something. It's like, doggone guys, like, please.
What are you doing? Child! Child, what are you doing? Who raised you, child? Wolves?
My mom says you can't talk to me like that.
I haven't heard that one yet, thankfully. Yeah, at least I don't have to teach middle schoolers though. But boy,
Yeah.
ninth graders are
Ninth
close
graders
second.
are pretty much, yeah. My English teacher, well, I had her for two different grades. I had her ninth grade and junior. She hated teaching ninth graders. She was cooler when we were juniors. She liked us
Mhm.
better as juniors, but oh my gosh. She hated us when we were in ninth grade. And I mean, I can't blame her, I guess, but still, it's not fun having a teacher who doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
I don't hate my kids. It's just hard to motivate them a lot of times. It's
I
like,
mean,
guys, like, figure it out. You put in the work, you get the result. Like,
Yeah, but my result
the
that
idea.
I wanted was achieved by not putting in the work. You know,
Yeah.
I was in honors English freshman year, of course. Um,
Hmm.
but you know, I didn't want to continue in honors. It's too much work.
Well, I mean,
So
I'm not teaching like English or math here. I'm teaching typing. It's like, guys, just get it out of the way. Like, I get it. I hated typing when I was younger as well. You know what I do most of the time though, when I'm like communicating for my job and stuff? Typing.
you know what I'm doing most of the time ever? Typing, because I'm a writer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to be a
Most of the time they're
YouTuber? You're gonna need to be able to type.
you're gonna need to stare at a screen for 70 hours a week. Oh, you thought it was gonna be playing video games the whole time? No. That's gonna be a revelation, I bet.
But I just want to play Minecraft, Mr. Clark.
Oh, good luck with that.
Like, I'm not Mr. Clark. I am the animated moon.
This is
Okay.
this is what YouTube does to a man.
And you like have wait, no, what's the oh, that's what it is, Benjamin Button, where
Oh yeah.
the guy has a bunch of tattoos. He's like, I wanted to be an artist. He's like covered in tattoos.
Oh. Oh
He's
man.
this drunk sailor.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
That was a pretty good movie. I don't know if you've ever
I
seen
remember
it.
I caught a little bit of it here and there.
It's good.
Yeah, I remember it being good.
Yeah.
Interesting story, an interesting premise.
Yeah.
I think I remember kids reading the book in like middle school or something. I can't remember.
That's probably about when the movie came around.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't seen it until I was an adult, actually.
Hmm.
I remember people talking about it when I was a senior in high school.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay.
I just remember in middle school, oh my gosh, it was so annoying because like that
Well, I mean,
stupid
it's middle
2012
school.
movie. Oh yeah, but that
Oh,
stupid 2012 movie
2012.
came out, and so like that's all anyone was watching. Is like they went out of their way to come up with excuses to watch that movie again. I'm talking about the teachers. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know
I
why
must have seen
either.
that
Why?
movie like 5.5 times when I was in middle school.
Why?
I don't know.
You
It's
should
not a
only
good
have watched
movie.
it once and yeah, and have known that, oh, this is bad.
Like
Because
I
it's
didn't want to
a
watch it.
disaster movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, I think I legit, like, at one point, they were like, oh, we're going to watch the movie again for, like, the fourth time. I was like, I'm walking out into the hallway and I'm reading a book. I'm so sick and tired
I'm
of
reading
this.
a book.
Like, I legit just left. I was like, I don't care. Oh, my gosh. Gosh, I hate that movie.
Well, I mean, I remember people talking about it, and you know, they're like, "Have you seen the movie?" I'm like, "Heck no, it's a piece of junk." And they're like, "But it's the newest." They were kind of confused that I called the newest hype movie a piece of junk. And I was like, because it is a piece of junk. Just because it's new and people are talking about it doesn't make it good.
Yeah, what a novel concept.
And then I don't think anyone remembers that movie.
Not really.
I mean, no one talks about it. It's not like, oh, we're having a 2012 party. Let's,
Yeah.
what
Well,
a
it was
classic.
so. I mean, talk about a product of its time. The only reason it was
Literally.
caught on. Yeah, literally. The only reason it caught on was because of 2012.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
The man who stopped
I want to
the end
see
of the...
that movie. I want to see
that
that 2012 movie.
Now that would be a good movie. Macho Man Randy Savage stopping the end of the world.
Who could play Macho Man Randy Savage? Who could play him?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't think anybody's up for that task.
They'd probably give it to The Rock,
Probably.
which would be a terrible
be-
casting.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, like at least he's a wrestler.
At least he's a wrestler. But it would be really awkward to see a wrestler who was a wrestler at the same time as Randy Savage. I'm pretty sure they were at the same time.
I think so, yeah.
And playing it, like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know of any other actors. No, I don't really know actors in general, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
You wouldn't make a good casting agent?
Oh no.
Or not casting agent, but who's the person who does casting for?
Yeah, casting. It's not casting caller.
Yeah, it's just casting.
It's just casting in the
they just
in the
list them as
credits.
casting.
Casting agent? Is that it?
That's what I said.
Oh, is that what you said?
That's what I said at the beginning. But I feel like a casting agent is more of not the person who's like casting for the movies, but I don't know, finding
Yeah, I'm not
talent.
sure. No, that's a talent agent.
We don't know anything.
I mean, I know animation stuff. You want me to hire cleanup artists? I know cleanup artists.
I don't do animation. I mean, I kind of do. But I do little 4-frame goofy little things, you know? Fun stuff, not nightmares.
Yeah.
I imagine a little kid, you know, or a group of kids walking through an animation studio, and they're like all looking around, wonderstruck, you know, awestruck, and like, oh wow, and someone comes up to them and like, oh, you like this place? This is what nightmares are made of. And they go, what? And it's like Pee Wee Herman, where the clown shows up, and
Yeah.
they're like breaking the bike apart and stuff, and all the kids are like, oh no, oh no.
That just reminds me of that. I gotta find this video game because it's so succinctly like puts it into perspective. Like it's such a perfect example or idea. But there's a really funny video where it's Disney Studios back in the '90s, and it's a couple of guys, a couple animators, I think, are showing around the place. They're like, "All right, yeah, we're gonna go talk to some of the animators. I think Burton's around.
Yeah,
Tim Burton
yeah, I
is."
think I remember you talking about this.
And they walk in, and Tim Burton's sitting there, and they're like, "Hey Tim, how you doing?" And he just looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days.
He always looks like that, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, but that's what animators in general look like. I've met a few, and it's true. and he's just like, hi, how you doing? What you working on? He doesn't even respond. Just like, just looking around.
He's like,
It's just like,
can I
it's
ask
just,
you what
man,
day it is?
yeah. And I'm just like, man, I feel you, brother.
And then he got out of that and became a director because he got tired of being pushed around in a miserable. He wanted to push other people around.
I don't know, man. Being a director is just as bad, if not worse.
It's true, actually. Peter Jackson
It's
never slept
oh yeah,
when he
no,
was
like
working on
the
Lord
amount
of
of
the
work.
Rings.
Oh my gosh, the amount of work that directors put into stuff is nothing short of insane. Um, it's crazy. Um, it's actually made me kind of reflect on the idea of being a director, which I always knew it was a lot of work, but I was never like fully aware what that like looked like. And then I worked on Lackadaisy, and the director for that is just up until like 2 in the morning working on stuff. It's like, man.
Yeah, 18-hour days, 20-hour days.
Yeah. Yep. Easy.
That's the life. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun?
It's a lot of work. I was really happy with the schedule I was able to manage on The Blind King. I don't think I worked more than 10 hours a day. And then I had weekends off. I took weekends off.
It's a good idea to take weekends off.
Yeah, definitely. And I still managed to get production done, all of production, done in 4 months. 35 scenes in 4 months. I was so happy.
Are you talking about animation? That animated part? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the comic.
No.
I'm like,
no, the
what?
comic took longer.
Ironically,
yeah. But then
shouldn't
again, well, yeah, but I had so much crap going on this year.
That's true. Yeah, you had to move
twice, and then on top of that, like, I've been really exhausted this year. I don't know why. When I was working on the film, like it was really nice because I could like do an 8-hour shift basically. Like it was really comfortable. I was sleeping super good. I was eating really good. It was just a really like I was super happy. And I've been kind of trying to find that schedule again. I mean, obviously my time's taken up teaching now, and I don't mind that at all, especially considering it allows me to live. But I don't know. I don't feel like I have as much endurance. Maybe it's not because I'm not getting out as much. I was getting out a lot down in the university, which was nice.
True.
That really helps.
You're also 25.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I was 23 when I made that film. I think. When I finished it when I was 24, but when I was working on it, I was 23. Because production might have only taken 4 months, but sound design took a bit longer.
Yeah.
Partially because my friend was doing sound and he was doing it for free, so I wasn't gonna push him. I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Get it done when you can," and he did an awesome job, so can't complain.
It's true.
I do need to do those storyboards at some point. I just need to really get my schedule in order and actually stick to it, because I've been taking a lot of downtime.
Being really lazy here. Not good. In fact, This whole thing isn't good because I realize the lighting is not supporting what I initially did. So, I can leave that. That's fine. To figure out something there. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's bump this up to that.
Let's see.
Fill this in. Concentrate. Mm-hmm. What's up?
What's up, Alvi? Good to see you. I like gas masks too.
Oh, gas masks.
Yeah.
That was my go-to symbol for Halo.
Oh, yeah. And then 343 decided you can't have customized emblems.
And that's when I stopped play.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Pretty much. I was like,
Halo 4. Well, they kind of had him. What's background music? It's Native by Home. Actually, I can put a link in chat here. Off of the album Odyssey, which I highly recommend. That's a good album.
It's a good
I
book,
haven't played
too.
Halo Infinite in
Halo Infinite.
yeah. I
Oh
haven't played
yeah,
Halo
that's a
Infinite in
thing.
while. Yeah, the new one that came out that hasn't had really any new content. I think they're kind of starting to figure things out, but a lot of people are kind of just done.
I've never even started with it.
It's fun, like the gameplay's really
Well,
fun.
I'm sure it's fun, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm not a gamer. I'm not. I may play some games and such, but I'm not a gamer. I may be making a Legend of Zelda comic here, but I'm not a gamer.
Let's see. Truth be told, it's been a while since I really sat down and like properly just really spent the time playing a game. Me and my friend Noah have been playing through Generation Zero, which has been really fun.
What is that, a Mega Man game or something?
No, it's shoot giant robots in the countryside of Sweden. That's what I listen to.
So Mega Man.
Yeah, pretty much. Miss playing FPS on the couch. Yeah, yeah.
Mega Man, you have to fight Dr. Wily. He's a coming for us.
Which book? Are we talking about the Odyssey?
Oh yeah, the Odyssey. You mentioned.
Didn't you just pick up the Odyssey?
The Iliad.
Oh, the Iliad. The prequel.
The one that came before. Yeah, I do have that now. I could read that now. I got a lot of classics recently.
Yeah, I should probably pick up some of those old classics or borrow them at some point. I still need to read like the Mabinogi, Green Knight, and finish the last chapter of Gilgamesh.
Yeah, don't know when I'm gonna tackle Lamort Arthur, but
Yeah.
because that's 900 pages of fun.
Oh,
hey, it's pretty cool. I can already hear the Carl Orff.
Come, father, let us embrace at last.
My boy!
That reminds me, though, Bovine, we need to watch Excalibur at some point.
Yes. Everybody needs to watch Excalibur.
Uh-oh, no data. My stream didn't just shut down, did it?
Uh-oh.
No, we're still here.
Good.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that movie.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie.
When are we gonna make... Excalibur is an underrated masterpiece.
No, it's not. I hate it when that happens.
I hate how flippant the term masterpiece is thrown around.
Well,
it's like, it's a flawed masterpiece.
I mean,
it's
underrated.
Like, which one is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and the ones were like forgotten classic and whatnot. And it's like, just because you just got into cinema doesn't mean no one else remembers this.
Yeah. It's actually been a while since I've really sat down and watched a good movie as well. We did just watch Coraline the other day, but
Oh yeah, that's a good movie. That counts.
that's a good one. Yeah. But I don't do it as much as I would like to. I'd like to get back into it. I watched Kurosawa with another friend the other day. A Kurosawa I'd never seen, Rashomon. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one either.
It's interesting.
I've seen what's the Shadow Man one? Where they find
I
a
don't know.
look-alike for their shogunate.
Oh,
That one's kind of cool.
yeah, I might have to check that one out. That sounds really cool. I really want to see Yojimbo. I've been wanting to watch that one for
Yeah,
years.
Yojimbo.
That's a really good one.
I don't care if you're Ichi-san or Nissan. Shinchi. We're referring to a Zatoichi classic.
Satoichi meets Yojimbo.
Yojimbo, who was...
I'll have to watch Zatoichi as well again.
They're all on YouTube, man.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Forgotten classic on YouTube?
Wowie zowie.
Never do that again. Those are all on YouTube also.
Yeah.
Best show ever. Mystery Science Theater.
It's been a while since I watched the Mystery Science Theater 2000 as well.
Never. How can you let it be a while?
I don't know, I haven't been watching them.
I've watched a couple recently.
No, of course you have.
Yeah, of course I have. But been showing my girlfriend them. We started with the Magic Voyage of Sinbad.
That's a good start.
And then the last one we watched was Time of the Apes.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, going easy. I do want to watch some of the Gameras.
Oh yeah, those are good. We still need to watch the new Prince of Space movie.
Yeah, we do. I have no
See
clue
if we
how
can-
we will ever watch that.
I don't know. I don't even know like how it's released or anything.
Let's see.
I can't believe that was released like last year.
Yeah, it was like last year. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So when we were watching Time of the Apes, there was when they're on Green Mountain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend was actually like, "Oh, I think I've been to this part."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right. It is in Japan. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's funny. I'm trying to think of movies I've been wanting to watch. I guess one that comes to mind. I still need to see. I still need to see 2049.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to get you seeing that.
Otherwise, boy. There was a Russian animated film that a friend of mine showed me called Little Long Nose.
Little Long Nose.
Little Long Nose.
I've not seen that one.
Very much like their version of a Disney movie. So some of the animation is actually not bad.
That one Vlad movie, or
Yeah,
was their version of a DreamWorks.
Yeah. I still need to show you that Beowulf.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That Welsh Russo. Well, yeah, but watch it again because it's cool.
Okay.
Because actually, it's really cool.
Yeah, they showed that to us in 7th grade.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, this is pretty cool, actually. I thought it was gonna be crap. It was weird because my teacher, my English teacher that year was, what's her name, Mrs. Hillen.
Oh yeah.
And she was always so crabby about everything.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, we're gonna watch this movie, and I mean, it's just part of the curriculum. I know the anime. I know it looks crappy or whatever.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, okay. But then you watch it and it's like, this is actually pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a very unique looking film. And the part at the bottom of the lake is really cool. Really
Yeah,
well
that's
done.
the part I remember the most. Kevin hates that story.
Well, he also hates Munchausen, so.
But he's like, yeah, it's really dumb because he's like going into the pond and he's like getting air from these rancid bubbles or whatever. It's so unbelievable. I'm like, this is mythology.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd actually feel that way nowadays. That was
That was
2005.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I actually never read Beowulf in school. I know kids that
Did
did,
you
but
ever read it in any capacity?
no, I've never actually. I mean, aside from the graphic novel, but
Yeah,
that's its
a
own
lot more
story.
going on.
Yeah,
Like the fact that he has terrible vision,
yeah, because of the bees.
and that's why he's called Beowulf.
Yeah.
The bees. Not the bees. That's right. Nicolas Cage
That's
is
played by
Beowulf. Oh
Oh
no.
my God.
Kevin says he still feels that way. He's watching us. Hello. Welcome to
Oh,
the stream, Kevin. He still doesn't like Beowulf.
well,
Oh,
he's
well.
missing out.
More for me, I guess. More Anglo-Saxon legends for me. That's why I bought the book recently.
So
Oh,
that's
what is,
one thing I'm kind of curious about is
yes, what?
because it's the Yeats, it's the
Mm-hmm.
Danes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an Anglo-Saxon legend.
Mm-hmm.
So did the like Yeats become the
So
Anglo-Saxons or
here's my
merge?
theory, because no one, as far as I know, no one is quite certain as to who the Yeats are.
Mm-hmm.
But my theory is I believe they are the Utes.
Oh, that's
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
kind of sounds like it fit. Because we do know that the Swedes fought with the Yeats
Mm-hmm.
and drove them out, basically. I think that's been kind of established. And so I'm like, well, if they were such good friends with the Danes, they probably went to Denmark. And, Kevin's asking me all sorts of questions here.
That's right. I forgot about the Utes.
Yeah, because they were part of the groups that immigrated. It was the Anglos, whatever,
Mm.
Saxons, and the Utes were the three primary groups that immigrated. And so I think that's how it got mixed in there. Nonetheless, they're all in the same area. They were all Scandinavian. So if I'm incorrect, which odds are I am, um, then it's just by proximity.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were all related to one another. There's no difference between an Anglo-Saxon and a Scandinavian Viking, genetically. That's why when they find remains, they have to check what their diet was by testing the teeth,
Oh, yeah.
because that tells them where they lived. Okay, her hands are freaky. Isn't that fun? Archaeology's fun.
Wouldn't that be? Would that? Yeah, I guess it would be archaeology. It would also
Yeah,
be anthropology, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
it falls into the same category. I mean, it's archaeologists are the one who like dig up these guys, you know,
Yeah.
or like building an airport runway or whatever. Like we found a whole grave of dudes, and then they examine them. They're like, wow, these guys' skulls are bashed.
Jeez.
Are they Vikings or Anglo-Saxons? This is England, but they, it turns out they're Vikings, and they got butchered. They got all executed and thrown into a mass grave. And I think one of the guys had teeth implants for the one that I'm thinking of, which harkened to like Harold Bluetooth,
Oh yeah.
which is what Bluetooth is
Yeah.
named after, strangely. Kind of a random thing to, I feel, kind of random to name. Um, not liking these. liking the hands at all. I'm gonna work on something else for now.
That's how I deal with
on
hands
this
as
drawing.
well.
Yeah, the hands are the trickiest little
Yeah.
little things ever. So tricky. It's basically like the way I describe it. It's like drawing a whole nother person,
Yep.
and you have to draw
Pretty
two of
much.
them, and they have to be the same size, and and so on and so forth.
Yeah, same design,
I
the
hope.
right perspective, all the fun stuff. And all the time, your brain is thinking, wait, they're small. You could make them simple. It's like, no. I mean, you can, but they'll look like crap.
I will say though, it's easier for me to draw male hands than female hands.
Same.
Because I can just make the male hands big and chunky, but the female hands, it's like, oh, they got to be kind of delicate looking, and I have absolutely failed at that on this drawing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to redo these hands entirely. So.
That was one thing that I feel like I was getting better at with blind.
It's because my penciling was horrible. Oh my gosh, look at that. Did not pencil. Take the time to pencil your hands correctly.
Yes.
It pays off.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can be all sketchy on everything else. Well, almost everything else. But when it comes to the hands, take your time. Make them really nice and detailed. You'll thank yourself for it when you're inking them. You'll be like, oh.
I remember when I was doing
past me.
When I was doing the thumbnails for that one panel, the really crappy panels that I ended up changing for the comic. When I was doing it, I was like, I'm gonna hate past me. And then I got to the point where I had to deal with that. I was like, I freaking hate past me.
Yeah. But are you glad you ran those by me?
Oh, I'm so glad I changed that. Oh my gosh. It would have looked awful otherwise.
Anytime.
I was like, oh man, I have got to change this.
You're like, Joel, what is wrong with these? This. Okay.
I mean, I kind of knew what was wrong with them. I
Well,
just didn't know like what to do to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that is true. It's like, okay, Joel, there's something wrong with these. Yes, it's this. The last page though, man, that came out so good.
The last page on my comic?
When she was the frame, the single page with the border and stuff.
Yeah.
So good.
I do like how that came out. One thing I really want to try to push as time goes on is like try to push more of a sense of environment, especially with the next chapter. Because I did, and I have a reason for doing it, but I did keep things very airy, very open,
Mm-hmm.
which I liked for the first chapter. I was like, yeah, that fits. I think that actually really works for this chapter. But as time goes on, I want like more and more detail to come through. So I want to. I really should do more landscape sketches and studies and really learn the nature of landscape and like how things like look and feel and work. That way it looks nice and natural. And I can put a lot of variety and a lot of detail in. It'll mostly come in handy on the fourth chapter because the third chapter takes place in a desert.
Oh.
A very
Hey, there's a lot of detail
sandy
you
desert.
can put in deserts. Come on. You get to play with a
Yeah.
lot of lighting. A lot of like
Yeah.
pretty shades of colors and such.
Yeah, there actually will be a lot of cool environments in that chapter. I'm really looking forward to that chapter because that's when the rubber meets the road, both in terms of like the art and the story. It'll probably be a long chapter as well. So, but I gotta do the second chapter first. Thankfully, I already have half of it figured out because I made the film.
True. True.
I do want to hit the books though before I start the art for that and really get my anatomy back up to snuff, and just my artistry kind of reinforce it a bit more.
Saving. Okay, so. Oh, this is gonna be fun, Andrew.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun.
Well, we got about 10 minutes before stream ends here.
Well, no. So, you remember last chapter for this comic, the
Yeah.
finished project. You remember how big it was?
21 pages?
Well, I don't mean that. I mean like in data.
Oh. Yeah, how big was it?
It was about a gig.
For all pages?
Mm-hmm. All finished
Okay.
pages. That was at 600 DPI. I'm doing 1200 because I
Yeah.
want that nice crisp inking and detail, fine detail.
Yeah.
So finished. What do you think? Like 5 gigs or more?
Probably more because
10?
it's
That's a lot.
logarithmic.
Oh my gosh.
It's logarithmic because it's exponential in its increase. It's not just gonna double it.
Maybe.
So
Well, would it? I don't know. Actually, this is a very good question. So, let's say instead of working 1200 DPI, I just made my canvas twice as large at 600 DPI. But is that the same thing?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's just the same thing.
um, it's it's dependent on print. I think if you're like, I don't know, might be.
Yeah, I just assume that it's the same thing. So, not much point in trying to work on a larger canvas, which actually ends up making things lag.
Yeah.
So I work at 1200 dpi, which, believe it or not, doesn't.
I am surprised that you don't lag, but I guess maybe those brushes
Well,
are really efficient.
I only lag a little when I'm painting.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm inking, nah, it's just ink.
It depends on the brushes for me. I have some brushes that
And
even bring like
yeah,
300 DPI down to its knees.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. Brush. We
Yeah.
have the same brushes, right?
I have a few others that I use. I use a set of gouache brushes that are really, for some reason, dense. Like if I,
Hmm.
I think this is 300 DPI. Yeah, I mean it's not too bad, but like at 600, it definitely struggles. Um, and there's more like dry bristle, and we're talking like really big brushes. Like if I'm like trying to really cover the canvas with a big stroke, which I like to do. So it is kind of annoying.
Big
It's not too
stroke.
bad though. Actually, that does pretty good.
If you want a big stroke, just have more salt in your diet.
The heck does that mean?
High blood pressure.
Oh, shoot, what was I using? That's not it.
um. Well, how much time we got here? All right. I think it's time to just. I got penciling. I got some. Actually, this needs to be saved too. Got some penciling, and a bit of inking done. I got her pretty much
Ooh,
finished. Just need to resketch the hands and then ink those. Um,
I need to find what brushes I was using. Whoop.
and just going for that finer detail, taking my time on things.
I think this is it.
Because, for instance, like this here, this one here, I feel like was rushed when it pulls up. It'll take a little while, actually. It's a finished page. Da, 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 da. Still looks good, but I just feel things could have been a lot better, especially this one right here. Could have been a lot better.
That's always the case.
Yeah,
I have pages like that with the Blind King.
yeah, and I'm not worried about going back and correcting or anything. But if I take my time and remember, certain details and stuff,
Mm,
then it'll just be a better result. One
yeah.
more befitting of what I want. Um, so basically, I have almost 10 pages penciled, which there's 23, 13 to go, and then all those have to be inked and finished. Um, and this you
That's
know
got it.
this project isn't the highest priority for me, but
Yeah.
But if people show interest in it, then it will be. But I'll work on it a lot more and try and get things out on a more regular basis.
I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
But
You have to kind of
right now it's
see what strikes.
almost like one chapter a year kind of status.
Yeah.
And that's
Which,
if
yeah.
I actually get this done this year, which I don't think I am actually going to get it done this year, which I should actually. I should get this done this year. But I have other projects that need attention more than this, so probably won't happen.
Yeah. I really hope that I can get into a spot where I can get the blanking done every few months, actually. 10 pages every few months, which I should be able to do. Truth be told, like once I get going, like I should be able to like get something out in like a few months. 'Cause it's not all that demanding of art. And there's a point behind that. It's not meant to be.
And the point to this project is to have demanding art.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I want to make this look like a lot, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like really, just not a show off, but a way to push myself,
Mm-hmm.
to stretch, be like, okay, I'm just trying to get this good because I want to be this good. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's fun.
I mean, yeah, the blanking will do that for me, but in other ways, like the big thing I want the Blind King to be is like project where I can really sink my teeth in and just like crank it out and um, like get it done. You know, I like projects that I can just get done.
All right, it's that time of the show where we do a bonus thing.
Heck yeah! All right.
And today's bonus is make a cursed Sonic.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
I'm kind of joking. I'm kind of joking. Not really.
This pencil. Why is this pencil so slow? What the heck?
So, what are we drawing for the bonus, Andrew? If it's not a
I
cursed
think.
Sonic.
I think. Is this so slow? What's going on? I think we should draw Prince of Space.
All right, let's not get him mixed up with Space Chief.
Space Chief, yeah.
It's Space Chief.
What is going on?
All right, no reference.
Yeah, no reference. Why is my pencil so slow?
Stupid little cape.
There we go. Okay, yeah. All right, so. All right.
Actually, hold on. So he's got kind of that Batman nose sort of thing going on, you know.
Yeah.
Get my pencil bigger. I'm on 600 again. Da, 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 da. We're drawing Princess Space.
Heck yeah. The classic.
The classic from. Do you even know what year he's from?
I was looking. I looked it up that one time. It was the '60s. I want to say
Yeah, I'm
like '62 or something.
60s. Your weapons are no use against me.
Yeah, we got to give him his little baton.
Boop, 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 boop. His barbecue lighter.
Yeah. He's got a little like. It almost looks like a hairnet kind of thing.
Hairnet?
Yeah, he has this like hood that like is
Oh, yeah.
crimped on the edges because it's cold in space.
Right. Yes, it is.
His mom was right.
Prince, wear your little hairnet thing. It's cold out
Where
there.
your cow, dear?
I
Oh,
can't.
but Mom, Crankor makes fun of me.
You just ignore him. You're a beautiful little boy. He laughs at me all the time. He goes, ha ha.
Let's see.
I'm honestly not able to remember exactly everything that his head has. His helmet.
Oh, he has little teddy bear space cadet things on the side of his head, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm drawing right now, but I'm like, I don't know if those are right, but that's what I'm remembering.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because yeah, we're probably also like remembering
Space Chief.
Space Chief. He... There we go. Gotta remember what like he's got like go-go boots on or something like that. And like really shiny pants.
He's got almost like a Char Aznable.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd be funny if that's what they based his thing on.
That would be funny.
Char's. Like, yeah, he's based off of Space or Prince of Space or Space Chief.
Prince of Space. I mean, that probably, let's see, because Gundam came out in the 70s.
Yeah, 78, I think.
So it's a good chance, actually.
I actually don't remember like what his collar might look like.
Oh, I have. It's been so long since.
Oh
I've
wait, no,
seen Space
he's got
Chief.
like. I bet you. I mean, he has a little cape. We know that. He's got a little,
Yes.
little shoulder length cape.
Yeah, because it's cold out in space.
Yeah. And I think drapes over.
Oh, his leg is not looking right. There we go. There we go.
Drapes over his shoulder. It looks so funny. Yeah, the actor playing him like, you guys sure this is cool? Yeah. This is so cool. Okay. I'm all for it then.
I'll throw my doll at you.
I'll throw my doll at you.
Yeah, he's got the little lapels from the cape.
What's wrong with bootblacking? I like it very much.
Like very much.
That's Space Chief, though.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, Prince of
Funny how
Space worked at the lab with the the rocket. Remember?
Yeah. That's right. That's so funny.
They're stealing our secret formula. Crankor's like stealing the secret formula for Krabby Patties or something.
The Krabby Patty secret formula.
The Krabby Patty secret formula.
Dude would steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. He is just that dastardly.
Plankton would be like, "Wow, I didn't think
Not
about
even I
killing anyone."
You're unhinged. I like that.
Come work for me at the chum bucket.
I went to college.
Your mom went to college. Okay, never mind. I don't want to work with you. Okay, so.
Oh man, I do not remember like what his outfit looks like.
This section here.
We're gonna put some movement. Yeah,
Dun,
there we go.
dun, dun.
Looking magnificent. Looking. Oh, and he has like a sweater as well, or like a pullover or something. Little cuffs.
I'm just kind of making like an idealized version of the hero, I guess. But they thought they were making.
I'm making an animated version.
Mine's like a poster. Film poster kind of version, I suppose. I really don't.
Yeah, that's how torsos look.
I'm really not sure what his outfit design is actually.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I'm just kind of making stuff up as I go. I feel like he was part of a series or something.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He was a character with his own little universe, probably. You know, bad guy of the week type thing.
Good stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what little kid doesn't want to watch that? Because keep in mind, That's who it was made for.
Big surprise. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like the feet are on the same plane.
Um, guessing he was kind of a skinny dude. Did he have pants or like underwear on the
Yeah, he had
outside?
like no. Wow, I feel like he had like boxers on the outside or
Oh
something.
no, I just remembered him. Wow, he had
Is it
poofy. They're poofy.
are they? Or is it a
Yeah.
skirt? Does he
No.
have like a?
Oh shoot.
I think
There's.
it's like
It's
a
a.
like a
Let's do a skirt. That might be
yeah.
Space Chief.
Oh man, that's tough. But
The.
yeah,
Let's do the
like
skirt. I'll
I'll
do
do a
this.
little like
I'm doing.
trail,
Doing a skirt.
like kind of like like a Prince Valiant kind of looking
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's kind of what they were pulling from then.
Yeah,
Kind of a
maybe.
tunic type
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, I think that's right. Actually, it's so funny.
Um,
Yeah, we're actually proper hatching. Yeah, that's a bit of a tangent.
and you said he had cuffs?
Yeah, he has like because like well they're like you know on the like the see on like tunics and stuff like that those like shiny like bracer looking things but they're part of the sleeve.
Okay.
Feel like anyway, something like that. Maybe it's like just a polo kind of looking thing.
Give him plenty. I'm gonna try and make his wand look cool. Like he's got a gun, but I think that was the whole point of him was to not have a gun. You know?
Well, it comes from space. They are beyond puny weapons like guns.
I don't know if he actually came from space. Remember, he was just an Earth dude.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that was his whole disguise.
I, I don't know the deep lore of
Neither do
Prince of
I.
Space. The storied history of Prince of Space.
You think he was ever in a band?
Probably.
Do you think he played the bass
Either that or he was the front man.
so that he could be Prince of Bass?
Nice.
Okay, so he has boots, right? He has like
Yes.
go-go boots.
Yeah. That's what I said. All right.
This was a good choice for a prompt.
Yeah.
So he's got like go-go boot stuff going on here.
It's like a collapsing baton as well, his wand.
Yeah. That's... Prince of Space.
My arm is a little long. It does feel good to sketch again.
Sketching's great. It's like, oh, stop. Oh, that's his left hand.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like this sketch.
I like mine too.
I'm gonna figure out his neck a little bit more now.
Make this. It's doing the. I have him doing devil horns here. Just for the fun of it. Make him do devil horns. Down there, and I can shadow do. Um, I'm giving him a gun. it just doesn't. His barbecue lighter doesn't cut it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your, you know, your image, Prince of Space. I know you're all about like, oh, don't need weapons. I just need a barbecue lighter that makes weapons useless.
And then I beat them up.
Throw my dolls at him. That wasn't
No,
him.
that's Crankor.
That was Crankor. Gonna give him, you know, a great 60s ray gun kind of thing, you know.
Heck yeah.
Actually, technically, this is more of like a 40s ray gun, but they kind of carried over. Right? I think that.
Yeah, for the most part. There definitely was a unique style to the 60s, but it was all kind of built on itself. And that was probably like a retro throwback anyway. Just funny to think what was retro in the 50s.
The 40s.
The 40s, yeah.
The 30s.
Funny to think that the 2000s is technically retro.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to make this a... that looks too stupid. He's going to be making a fist here, I guess. Because why not? Nah. No fist.
Yes.
Whole new hand. The way he'd run around with his little cape, he'd hold on to it, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would like swat it around and stuff like that. It was great.
Did he have a belt? He had to have had a belt. He had a belt.
I'm pretty sure I drew him with a belt.
Yeah, of course he'd have a belt.
Yeah.
It would have things on it for him to use.
Yeah.
What spacefaring superhero wouldn't have a handy dandy utility belt? Our fearless warrior died because he forgot his handy dandy belt.
Utility belt.
Oh, you see that, Morty? Oh, that's the one rule that you can't forget now. Rick, you don't have a belt. Yeah, I do. What do you think holds my pants up?
Okay, let's see. I actually don't know if he had gloves or not.
That's a good question. I mean, doesn't really. He did.
Did he? Okay.
No. Ah,
I
dang.
don't. I don't remember him having gloves.
Yeah, maybe that's Space Chief. Maybe Space Chief had
Yeah.
gloves. I think Space Chief had gloves. Let's decide he didn't. He was the kind of man who would eat his barbecue without fear. Why do you think he carried that barbecue lighter? Blah 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 blah.
All right, I think I'm done. I like this. I like how he came
mine.
out. All right, let's exchange here.
Yeah.
The easiest way to exchange is just to take a screenshot and send it in.
No, I have to save him. I must save him.
All right.
Hold on, I'm saving.
Ooh.
Half hour. Okay.
Good old half-hour sketch.
Okay, hold on. I need to find him now. I got so many messages on Discord. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Excellent. Okay. I got it. Come on. Move it. And send. And open yours.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Stupid little full highlighter thing. That's so funny. That's good.
I like yours. I like what you did with the head, actually.
He's looking up.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, he
Crankor's about to do an aerial attack. Didn't quite get the stance 100%, but I was rushing it.
Yeah.
His little boots. Yeah, I like yours.
Yeah, I like how that came out.
Yeah, like there's some really good anatomy stylization there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had that little shawl that, like, yeah. I guess that's how it went. That's funny.
Yeah.
I gave his helmet a little skirt because I couldn't quite remember.
Oh, it was 1959.
Heck yeah.
Heck.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, let me see if I can bring up a picture for people.
Mm.
This is the Prince of Space.
Let me do that too.
So it looks like, yeah, his... Oh my gosh. I forgot how funny he looked.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
what? Oh, what? Oh my gosh, she's even better.
oh man, like he's got the
Um,
little. Oh man, what a great character.
Here, let me find a good one of him.
Uh,
An image, new tab.
see,
All right.
outfit. Doesn't really give us what we need.
Oh yeah, we missed so many details.
Oh yeah, and he does so like the lighter is kind of like a gun,
It is kind of like a
sort of.
gun, yeah.
I forgot. I thought it was like a
No,
full-on
it
gun.
really looks like a barbecue lighter.
Yeah, yeah, like straight up. Oh my gosh. This, yeah, the stars on his little tunic. Yeah. Ah. And I thought that his ear thingies were square, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I just remembered that he had ear thingies, and they have little antennae on either end.
I didn't remember the antennae. That's funny.
Yeah, but I did not remember the diamond on his forehead, or the fact that
Yeah.
he's got like kind of this diaper. Like he looks like he's wearing wrestling headgear almost.
Yeah, he does. I can't even find a picture of like
Yeah,
a full
no.
body
He's
picture
always hiding
anywhere.
behind like trees or something.
Oh, here's the so he doesn't have a skirt thing.
No, he doesn't. He just has
Uh,
panty line.
He's wearing tights. Um, found the poster for it though. That's oh man, that's funny though. But yeah, I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, he doesn't really
All
have
right.
go-go boots either.
Yeah, nah.
Oh well.
Oh well, we did the best we could with what we could remember. That was fun though. That was a good prompt.
Yes.
Um,
Good
if
in.
you want to draw your own princess face out there, then send it to us on like Twitter or something. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
I would love to get tagged if someone out there drew friggin'
Um.
princess face.
Yeah. Lore's Anvil art.
Yeah, the animated moon. So yeah, if you want to draw a stupid looking or an awesome looking princess face, go for it and tag us on Twitter. Love to see that.
I haven't been
But
on
we're
Twitter
gonna
for a
wrap
while.
up.
I should check. Yeah, we're wrapping up. We stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can,
Yeah.
if you're interested in checking us out again, if you came across this, then that's where you'll find us.
Until then, Space Cadets. Well, catch you later. Have a good one.
See ya.